Last week there were some new hints about the long-rumored PS5 redesign, so in this video I'm going to quickly go over what's been said about it since my last video on the topic. To quickly reiterate my point in that video, this fall will mark 3 years since the launch of the PS5, and 3 years after launch is when Sony typically releases a new Slim or 2000 type iteration of their PlayStation consoles. So it's currently expected that a Slim PS5 model will come out this September. According to Insider Gaming, this new model is supposedly going to have the same internal specs as the original, but will feature an optionally bundled detachable 4K disc drive that connects to an extra USB-C port on the rear of the system. It also won't detract from the console aesthetic, so it will have some sort of slot for the drive. Prototypes have been circulating internally in Sony for some months at this point, but there's no word on whether game devs have gotten their hands on it so far. Moving on to the more recent stuff, this new Slim model is rumored to start being produced next month in April to line up for a September release. Insider Gaming's Tom Henderson also said that it may not be slimmer design at all, and it'll be pretty similar size to the original model. He also thinks that a PS5 Pro doesn't sound likely this year or at all, since he's heard more about PS6 at this point. With that said, I will for sure make a video about the PS6 information circulating once there are a few more substantial sources to talk about, so stick around for that. Jumping ahead to the end of February, Mark Cerny was credited in a newly filed Sony patent regarding new accelerated ray tracing technology. So most people online think this will be implemented in a potential PS5 Pro model, or maybe even the PS6. But it's also possible that it may be implemented in the current PS5s through a system update. I took a look at the patent and I wasn't able to determine anything either way for myself, but Sony also wouldn't let this sort of thing slip out this way. Then just last week, Tom Henderson decided to change his mind, and now he claims that a PS5 Pro is back on the table and it's currently in development, aiming for a 2024 release. So I really don't know what to make of his claims so far. I for one would be pretty annoyed if they came out with a Pro model a year after the Slim, since the PS4 Pro and Slim and original PSVR came out around the same fall. It made sense just to upgrade to a Pro if you had the original model, or just get the PSVR if that's all you wanted. But in this PS5 situation, we get a PSVR, then a Slim like 6 months later, then a Pro over the course of like a year or a year and a half. It just seems like an oversaturated and very expensive path for consumers with so many PS5 hardware upgrades in such a short period of time. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see which of these rumors pans out. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And let me know down below if you are more interested in a PS5 Slim or a PS5 Pro.